Imagine walking into a movie theater and paying full price for your ticket, but the manager forces you to sit behind a pillar where you can't see the screen, simply because of how you look. In the 1950s, Alabama operated under unfair laws called segregation. These rules were enforced by the police to keep people separated by race. For Black citizens, this meant using different drinking fountains and, on the city bus, being forced to sit in the very back rows. 9 months before the world heard of Rosa Parks, a 15-year-old girl named Claudette Colvin took a stand. When the driver ordered her to give up her seat to a white passenger, she refused to move. As the police arrived to drag her away, she said she felt a surge of strength. She felt as though historical heroes like Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth were physically pressing their hands into her shoulders, keeping her glued to that seat. Claudette's courage was incredible. But to defeat an entire system of unfair citywide rules, you need more than one person's bravery. You need a strategic plan. On December 1st, 1955, another writer did the exact same thing. Her name was Rosa Parks, and she also refused to give up her seat, leading to her arrest. While her action was the same as Claudette's, the timing was different. Rosa Parks wasn't a teenager. She was an adult and a trained activist who had been working with civil rights groups for 12 years. The community leaders knew the city government would try to play dirty. They needed a deeply respected, steady symbol for the community, someone who couldn't be easily bullied or dismissed. Changing the world requires extraordinary coordination. You have to choose the right moment and the right symbol to unite an entire community for a tremendous fight. With Rosa Parks as their rallying point, the leaders launched their plan, a boycott. The goal was to prove that if everyone stopped using the bus at once, the company would lose so much money it would have to change its ways. This chart shows exactly why the bus company was in trouble. Look at this huge 75% chunk representing the Black citizens of Montgomery. When that vast majority decided to walk away, the bus company's income instantly collapsed towards zero. The protesters didn't need to physically fight anyone. By simply holding on to their money and refusing to pay, ordinary people turned themselves into a powerful economic weapon. Of course, walking away meant finding a new way to get around. Roughly 40,000 citizens committed to never stepping foot on a bus until the rules were changed. To replace the city bus, the community built an extensive carpool network, organizing thousands of rides every day from 40 different pickup stations. Still, there weren't enough cars for everyone. Thousands of people shared taxis or walked miles to their jobs every single day. They kept this up through the hot sun and the pouring rain for 381 days. Over that year, the math caught up with the city. Because the buses were empty, the system was starving, losing $3,000 every single day. A successful boycott works because of a community's incredible coordination and their power to outlast the business they are financially starving. Keeping 40,000 tired people united for over a year required an extraordinary coach. For this, the community chose a 26-year-old minister, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King led the movement with a rule called peaceful resistance. This meant staying calm and never using violence, no matter how much they were provoked. This was a difficult test. People who wanted to keep the unfair rules tried to bully the community, even riding horses through their neighborhoods to try to scare them into a fight. But the community stayed focused. Peaceful resistance is a smart power move. It means you refuse to let a bully choose how you fight, allowing you to stick to your own winning strategy instead. While citizens kept up the economic pressure on the streets, another crucial battle was taking place in the courtroom. A young lawyer named Fred Gray represented Rosa Parks and took their fight all the way up to the highest authority in the land. Finally, the victory arrived. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that segregation on public transportation was unconstitutional, meaning it went against the country's highest set of rules, making those unfair bus laws illegal forever. The next time you see an unfair system, remember the bus riders of Montgomery. You don't need violence to change the world. You just need a strong community, a smart plan, and the courage to vote with your wallet.